All right. So till now it is clear to you.
Right. Yes.
All right. So another question will be, what is aura method? So it is the same thing. Here we can pass the parameters, or we can communicate from parent to child. All right,
Mhm.
using aura method. So first we will define the aura method. All right, then we will in the method body, in the okay. So have I mentioned the everything about aura method in my document? I believe I have mentioned it. Can you check it?
Let me check.
Yeah.
Not getting any search find for this aura method.
Okay, there should be there. Okay. Okay, let's talk about
Let me
what
check
is
it.
aura method. So what are the steps to implement aura method? Okay.
What is dollar $a something or the let me check.
No, actually. All right, no issue. First, we will define the attributes and parameters. The aura method with attributes. All right, in the child component. Okay, so in the child component controller, we will write the logic and return some value. All right, it's same thing. It's the same thing. So we are just making a method and we are passing the values to the method. So that's what we are implementing using Lightning Aura component. So how to create a method? So it's a Aura method. There is a syntax with Aura method. So we need to create the Aura method first with some attributes and all. So those attributes can be considered as the arguments of that method. All right. And then we will write the child component controller where we can, just a minute. All right. Where we can write the logic and we will return some value. All right. Got it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So next what we will do in the parent component, just call the aura method with some parameters. So when the method will execute, it will return some value, and you can store that return value inside the parent and you can display it. So that's how the aura method will work.
Okay.
Got it, right?
Yeah.
All right. And what are the syntaxes, what are the code to implement each step? You
Mm,
can check it.
we will-
You can check it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Right. Right.
Okay. All right. So also, there should be some, let's say we are having some component, okay, and we need to implement the inline editing inside the component. So I believe you know what is the inline editing. So there will be a table and we can edit each field of that table.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever the edit is completed, we can save it to the database.
Okay.
So that is called what is the inline editing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. We will.
So here also we can implement inline editing using lightning data table. So there is another interface called lightning data table and you need to implement it. And in the controller, you need to write all the logics and you need to handle that lightning data table. All right. So in interview, they will just ask you how to implement the inline editing, and you just tell them that yeah, you have to use a lightning data table. That will be your answer.
Hello. Audible.
Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I audible?
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, Devesh. Can you hear me? Hello, Devesh. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, Devesh, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm able to hear you.
All right. Yeah. So the question will be how to implement inline editing, and your answer should be just tell them that you can implement using Lightning data table. That should be your answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then coming towards the Apex server side. So can you tell me how we can use an Apex method inside a Lightning component?
How to use Apex method inside the
Lightning component. Yeah. So let's say we have some method. There is some class and there is some method. Let's say public static some method, and here we are performing some logic, and we want to make this method available to the lightning components. So here there is a tag called aura enabled.
Okay.
If you mention that tag, then
Ah, yeah.
this method will be can be called from the lightning component. All right.
Right.
And one important thing to note here, the method must be static. The method must be static
Mm-hmm.
to use it in lightning component.
Okay. Because you should get called using the class name only.
Yeah, that's the thing, but not this is not the reason actually. The reason is why we make a method static. Do you know about that?
It's like mm, uh, if it is not returning anything or something like no, so we will call using the class name itself when there is any static method.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing. When you use the static, you can call it from the directly from the class name.
Class
But
name, yeah.
is this a reason? So this is a way we can call a method if it is a static. But is this a reason to use the keyword static?
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Remembering exactly.
Okay. So the static means, see the static, what the static means. So static means the memory will save your state. Whenever the method is defined, it will be blocking some memory, right?
Right.
And those memories should be tracked and it will be state, that memory state should be saved in the memory,
Save, yeah.
right? So, and why we need to make the memory saved for lightning or enable methods? Because let's say you are retrieving some account records using SQL query inside this or enable method. Okay. So initially when the method is created, it will be having some memory block, and all the details regarding the account is stored in the method. So now let's say whenever we are calling that method from lightning component, by that time some record got updated.
Okay.
So that is why we make it static to get the, let's say we need to do the things with the old values, not the new set of values. But by the time the lightning component is calling the static method, by that time some value got changed in the account object, some values in the some records got changed, and we don't want to use that,
Okay.
right? So that is why to make everything synchronized we use the static method.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, all right then. Again, so let's focus on aura today, and we can continue with other concepts later in the
Yeah, yeah,
other
yeah.
sessions. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why this is, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because even I have to go with these questions and all, no? So we need to,
Right.
we
Right.
will
Yeah.
go one by one. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Then,
Yeah. Okay.
okay, okay, so,
Yeah. So I have
uh,
something questions remaining. So let's talk about that as well.
yeah,
All
sure.
right. Yeah. So those are the questions can be asked again in aura. Okay. I have a question for you. That is, there's a conceptual question. Okay. So let's say you that you already know that whenever some component is rendered, that
Okay,
component will be saved in the all the methods and all the handlers, all the event, everything will be saved in the client side cache, right?
okay, yeah, correct.
Okay. So let's say we have a handler, we have an event, and two handlers are there to handle this event. This event has two handlers. This is the handler one. This is the handler two. So whenever a event is being fired, there are two handlers which can handle the event. All right. So first, the handler one will handle the event, and then handler two will handle the event. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. So,
Okay.
sorry, I
So
was unmuted.
yeah, yeah. So you understand the requirement, right? So there is an
Yeah,
event
right, right.
fired. So handler one will handle the event first. After that, handler two can handle the event. But the thing is, we have the handler two present in some component, right? Some other component, and that component we have visited earlier, and now it is saved in the client side cache. All right. We have visited the component having the handler two, and all those details and the handlers are being saved in the client side cache. All right. So whenever the event fires, as it is saved in the client side cache, it is handling the event before handler one. This thing can happen.
Okay. Mhm.
So what are the way? What should be our approach to deal with this issue?
Not sure.
Okay, so here we can do one thing. We can delete the component information, the component information having handle 2 from the client side cache.
Mhm.
And how can we do that? By unrendering the component having handler 2. Okay, so okay, unrendering. So how to unrender a particular component from client side cache? So in the bundle, you can find a renderer file, right? So in the
Mhm.
renderer file, there is a method called unrender. All right. And you
Okay.
can write this dot super unrender, which will unrender that
Mhm.
particular component.
Okay.
So this is how we deal with this issue. Got it?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Am I recording it anyhow?
Yeah. You are recording. Yeah. You are doing.
All right.
You
Okay,
are
no
recording.
issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So like I have some other questions like
Yeah, tell me.
what exactly the business is it the business scenarios they are asking in the interview or what exactly the only the
Uh,
this type of
See,
question?
they will not ask you the business scenarios, like, because we are just maintaining the UI part in Lightning.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So they will just test your concept if you have that. I mean, business scenario, for example, that I already told you, like to have the inline editing approach, right?
Mm-hmm.
To save the records in bulk using Lightning component.
Mm-hmm.
So those can be
Mm-hmm.
for can fall under the business use case scenario.
Okay.
Okay, so edit, update, save. So all these things come under the business scenario. Nothing more than that. Because we are just creating some form, we are taking input, we are performing some action, and we are displaying some output in the component. So components are useful to take the input and display the output. So whatever backend logic we are doing, you can do it in the Apex
Mm-hmm.
class, and you can just call the Apex class from the Lightning component. All right.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the business logics will be there in the Apex
In
class
the
itself. Yeah.
Apex class area. Yeah. Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah. Yes. So.
Yeah. So any more question you have? Because I think
Uh,
uh,
yeah. You cover
I have covered
almost.
almost covered, and these all are the I mean the advanced level topics. Like I told about this unrendered things and all. So these are the
Mhm.
advanced level. So
Okay.
no, no more question can be possible beyond this.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
I will go through your notes once again, and
Yes, yes, yes.
when
That
we are
is, yeah,
meeting with
correct.
the LWC part, then if there is something, I will
Okay,
let you
okay.
know.
One more thing. If try
Yeah.
to focus only one thing first, Aura or LWC.
Okay.
Aura.
Or LWC. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
because
Sure.
both
Sure.
are the UI part as only, right? So if you
Yeah. Right.
focusing on Aura, then it's fine. You can skip for now the LWC. And after
Okay.
completing Aura, if you feel, yeah, now you can go with the LWC, then it's
Okay.
fine for you, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. 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 Okay. If it is there is something, I will let you know.